Good day Internet, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my office. Well, if you've seen my previous videos, you might have noticed that I like to make use of a drone for that aerial photography, because that footage from above gives you such a nice idea and a perspective of the surroundings. Now the drone that I'm using is this DJI Mini SE Drone. Now this drone is the cheapest drone in the DJI Mini range. It's fine for my purpose because it's easy to fly, it handles pretty well, it handles strong winds, and it's pretty silent. But it lacks a little bit of features, and instead of just replacing the drone, I went into the internet and searched for some accessories that I can get to upgrade the drone. I went on the website and then I downloaded the app for Temu on my cell phone. It was easy to search for the accessories and just put it in your basket, order it, pay for it. It was quick. The items were delivered by Buffalo Courier Services. I must say it's very quick. From China to be delivered at my doorstep here in Cape Town was only about 9 days. So good service and well done to Temu and Buffalo. My package has arrived, so let's take a look at the contents that I ordered. Okay, the first item that I've got is this blade or propeller belt. So what happens is that the drone, you can see that the blades are pretty flimsy. It's hanging loose, and even if you've got it in the carry case, you must be very careful when you close the lid not to damage the blades. So you need something to hold this together, and that's why I found this on Temu. Let's just have a look at how it works. It's pretty simple and easy. First of all, you keep the blades together at the back there. Then this clips in and on that spacing there, fold it over, keep the blades tacked together, and you just clip it in. And then you can see the blades, it's held pretty nicely. You can now handle the drone and move it around. I think it's an excellent item. It's well made, it's a type of rubber plastic, but really good quality, and I'm quite happy with this item. Okay, that's in the blade belt or blade protector. Let's have a look at the next item. Okay, my next item is a lens hood. Now it's also made of plastic, but it's a pretty hard plastic, and I must say I can see that it's quite good quality. Quite happy with this item. So what happens is the drone has comes with a gimbal protector. It's a little cover over the gimbal, and what you have to do is you have to remove it when you fly the drone. The software will tell you that when you want to take off is to remove the gimbal protector, and it will not fly with it attached. But when it's removed, you can see that the gimbal is pretty loose. It looks like a loose item, and I'm sure that it can easily damage, even if you touch it or just fly into something. So now, what I've done is I've ordered this lens hood, and the drone can actually fly with this lens hood attached. Let's just get it on the drone quickly. It fits the same as the lens hood, just clips in, and once you've got it in, it sits pretty tight. Must say it's a pretty nice fit. What now happens is this lens hood has actually got two benefits. The first thing is that it protects the gimbal. You can see that if you would fly into something, the gimbal is quite protected, and I think it's going to work pretty nice to secure your gimbal. The second reason why I got this lens hood, and actually that's the main reason why I got it, is when you fly and you take a panoramic shot, when the lens eye of the gimbal shines directly into the sunlight, it blurs out that footage and it's unusable. even if you fly into the sun, it's the same situation. So what I've got now is the lens hood that will protect the lens from the direct sunlight coming from above. And then the sunlight won't shine directly into the lens. So you can use them all your footage, even if you fly into direct sunlight. I think it's an excellent idea. It works the same as a camera lens pretty well. And I think it's quite a necessary item for any drone, and it helps quite a lot. So two main benefits of the lens hood is the protection and then the cover from direct sunlight. I think it's an excellent accessory that I bought here. Okay, let's look at my third and my next accessory. What I want to do is just to open up the propellers of the drone so you can see my next item. Just get it here. Out of a package. I must say that they pack the items pretty well, and everything arrived in good condition. No problem and no breakages. It was quite nice. Okay, so this item, what it is it's a landing gear. It's a foldable landing gear. You can see that the legs actually folds in, and that is just that you can attach it and then put it in back into the carry case. You can actually store it away with its legs attached to the drone. So how it works is, first of all, let me just show you the reason why I got this. When you take the drone and you want to take off and the grass is too long, you can see there that the blade is almost touching the ground. So the situation is when the grass is too long, and the blade touches the grass, it stalls the motors. You cannot fly, you cannot take off with it. So it just stalls and cuts the motors out. It's the same if you in a sandy area. It's just too low on the ground, and the sand comes into the motor, it affects it. So that's pretty bad. Now you can do your take off from your hand, but sometimes I have a camera or some other equipment in the one hand and a remote in the other hand, so it doesn't work. Then you also have a landing pad. The landing pad is excellent for takeoff, but there are some places that I don't have it available, or I don't have it with me. So you need something to make sure that you can take off. Let me just show you how do you attach the landing gear. It just at the back, you can see this opening, and it just clips in. And it sits pretty tight. Now the benefit of this landing gear is that you can fly the drone with the landing gear attached. It doesn't affect the flying at all. It's extremely lightweight. It's the same color as the drone, and it looks pretty nice. I think it's great. Now the benefit of this is this lifts the drone about 3.5 centimeters from the ground. The benefit now of that is that when you want to take off, for instance, in long grass, it's not a problem. It will lift the drone from the grass, out of the grass. In sandy areas or stony areas. So in my view, this is quite an excellent accessory and really useful to fly the drone. You never have to take it off. You can even fold the blades or the propellers in with the landing gear attached. You don't need to take the landing gear off to fold the blades in. It can stay intact. So it's pretty nice. You can see that it's fold in and it works pretty great. So quite a nice accessory, and I'm quite happy with that. Makes the drone easier to fly, nicer to handle, and more user-friendly, I believe. Okay. Well, that is then my drone with a lens hood and the landing gear and everything attached, and that's how I will fly the drone in future. Pretty nice. Okay, let's look at my next and last item. Okay, now this two pieces is what they call a range extender. Let me just show you how it works. What you do is you take the drone aside. What you do is you take the controller, open the antennas, and then you just push this in over the antennas, just like that. One on the one side, one on the other side. So when you fly the drone, you actually point the antennas directly to the drone. And what this does, it extends the range. Now the range of the Mini DJI is about 1,800 to 2,200 meters, depending on the area and the range and the sight, the view that you've got, and obstructions, of course. That is a little bit short distance for my type of flying, because I do footage in camps and sites and things, and you sometimes just need that little bit more range to fly the drone. Because what happens if it's out of range, you cannot handle the drone, it tells you it's out of range, and it can return home. And during that time, of course, there's no filming of it, because you cannot control the drone. So this range extenders is set to extend the range between 30 and 50%. That means that you can fly, and I've seen some tests done that it actually extends the range that you can fly now between 2,400 and 3,400 meters. That's 3.4 kilometers, and that's pretty far for a drone of this size, and much more than what I need. So I think it's an excellent thing, this range extender. But this little extender is a little bit more than meets the eye. You can see at the back, there's a longer antenna that blocks the signal from bouncing backwards, and then you've got the smaller antennas in the front, and that extends in the range of the signal forward. This range extenders is called the Yagi and Uda range extenders, and why they call it that is that Yagi and Uda is two Chinese engineers that actually developed this range extenders in 1920. So it's been going for quite a few years, long before drones was even known about. So it's just not just a simple piece of plastic. It really works well. I've seen tests with it, and it's worth buying it. That, I think, is quite an upgrade for the Mini SE drone, and well worth the money spent for this few accessories with Temu. I'm quite happy with it, quite surprised with the quality, the service, the delivery. Everything was quite nice, and I'm really happy with it. Well, I hope that I can take some more excellent aerial photography for my future videos. For you, I can just say, please subscribe to the channel and keep watching for videos to follow. Thank you for watching this one. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.